Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I apologise for the likely wind noise on this video because it's a windy day here in beautiful North Hampshire countryside, and I'm bringing you a quick walk around video for one of our trade-ins. It's a Land Rover Freelander from June 2003. Now this is a cheap trade-in, please don't get too excited because sometimes cars always look a bit lovelier than what they are in some of these videos, but I'm going to show you that this car's covered 169,000 miles. It is actually perfectly good driving car. Doesn't appear to be any major issues as I've taken it for a drive, other than the fact that it is getting on a bit. It's got a TD4 engine, which is a 2 litre, and actually for a diesel 4x4 it is pretty frugal. The previous owner has maintained the car, and it does present quite nicely. It hasn't been beaten to death, but be aware it's got 169,000. Now, on the subject of not being beaten to death, we have actually had the new replacement cover for this lamp given to us, and it comes with the car. It's just not fitted, so we'll pop that on before it goes. It is the long wheelbase with 4 doors, or 5 if you include the hatch. I think it's a slightly posher model because it comes with alloy wheels, and the interior is sort of this half leather and suede. Let's have a look. It tells me what model. Oh, it says Freelander Kalahara, so I'm assuming that's a special edition. It has MOT through to September 2022. Looking at the interior, it's all grey inside. It's got rubber mats. Here's the door cards. I mean, it has had a brief brush over. I mean, the seat it's not holed, but it's worn but not ripped, as is the passenger seat. It's got 4 windows, electric windows. I think the passenger side one is temperamental, I'm told. It shows an air conditioning button. I'm not entirely sure if that works or not, but it's kind of fitted. I mentioned 169,000 miles, and it has a half leather steering wheel. And here we are in the back, black carpets. Not a great deal of wear comparatively to the back seats. We've got a sunroof with no leaks, and the nice feature that these Land Rovers have is that this rear window is capable of being now I think the button for it is actually inside the car, but this rear window does actually come up and down, which you can use for loading, with a bit of a rubber mat in the back, carpet underneath. Let's have a quick look to see what's under here. There's the tools, and of course the spare tyre, which is barely legal, is on the back here. I say barely legal, I mean it's actually not illegal, but it's perfectly adequate for a spare. It is fitted with a tow bar. I've noticed that there is a plug next to it with Land Rover written on, so I don't, in fact it appears to be a Land Rover tow bar fitted to it. Parking sensors I've noticed there on the rear. Now, due to the age of the vehicle and the mileage of the vehicle, I'm afraid all our trade-ins like this are sold as seen. We can't put warranties on cars of this age, so they are sold on that sort of trade-in basis. But at the same time, we will obviously check them over to make sure that they are driving and okay to leave us. We took it in as a part exchange just today, so this pretty much is as is. Now I've noticed, I think they told us, I said no leaks. Now I want to point everything out. The car is actually fully taped up around the size of the sunroof cover. Now I can only assume that's because of maybe it does leak if that tape isn't there, but I'm not trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. I'm going to slowly walk over the car and show you from this back bumper, that's in one piece, this panel and rear glass section, buy British meat, Picture Countryside needs you sticker included. This back door is pretty good. A little bit of a mud splash, as you could expect on a Land Rover. Looks quite nice in this dark blue. Front wing in good nick, as is the bonnet with some stone chips, as you could imagine. Pretty reasonable order. This front overrider bumper looks pretty good. We've already discussed this around for the Subier spotlight that it's got down in the grille. Tyres all appear to be okay on the car. As I say, it did pass its MOT back in September. Driver's side okay, got a bit of a scratch on this door, but I imagine that would be the least of your worries. And that little scratch does appear to go into the rear door, rear offside door as well. I'm not sure if it would polish out, I'm not sure if you'd be bothered. It would probably suit somebody who's just looking for an inexpensive 4x4, which is cheap to run, maybe something where you could fold the seats down and get a couple of big dogs in the back as your dog walking car, that sort of thing. But she starts and drives nicely, having just driven it up to our yard here to take a few photos in this little video. Well, please get in touch. Inexpensive 4x4s always seem to sell very quickly, so you probably would need to be giving us a call to secure an appointment to come and have a look at this. We also offer a UK delivery service as well. Now this is a slightly heavier vehicle, so it may be that a 7.5 ton truck is required, and it's slightly dearer than the 3.5 ton transporter. So just to summarise, I've got 169,000 miles on a year 2003 Land Rover Freelander TD4, which is a 2 litre petrol diesel, turbo diesel. It's got a manual gearbox, and just to have a quick look over here, it does appear to be a special edition model with some nice little features, certainly all the electric goodies inside. And she's in stock now. Oh, running boards, I'm guessing that would have been an extra. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a handsome looking vehicle. I think after this little spotlight surround is done, it would tidy it up a bit. And she's in stock and ready to go. Thanks for watching the video, folks. That's Danny at Bruddy James signing out.